Sunita Malpani, reporting from Lions Clubs International ISAAME Forum 2006. Viewers of Lions Clubs and Astha Channel, watch ISAAME Forum 2006 from 3rd to the 6th December 2006 here at Astha Channel from 7 p.m. onwards.
First thing I will share with you why we need brands. Why we want that we should be known, that we should be recognized. Why? What is the reason?
It's a separate organization.
Different organization. Yes. What is the purpose of branding?
It boosts image.
It boosts image.
Marketing.
Marketing.
Get support.
Get support. That's wonderful. Get support. Yes. In fact,
It easily go to people's mind.
Easily go to people's mind.
To build up.
To build up. In fact, if we have to achieve the goals of Lions Clubs International, that is our goals, I should say, we must be recognized by the society, and our brand should also be known and recognized so that we can get the support from the public. That is the very purpose of brand.
We all like to wear the badges, but then we have a responsibility to our clubs. That responsibility comes when we look at challenges such as this. So he has set it out for us. He has said that we must brainstorm. We must brainstorm what are we doing in our clubs. And he has set 3 independent steps for us to follow. He's assisting us out. I'm sure we all know what to do, but we are just not embracing it. So he has actually set this out for us and said, think about it, because this is the way of the future.
That we have platform people, perhaps street educators, often ex-street children, who will go out onto the platform, especially when they know, we all know when the key trains come in and which are the ones that the children are likely to arrive on. The street children know that better than we do. And we do a lot of work with the older children on the station, telling them that if you find a new child, bring them to us. Don't try and bring them into your gang or whatever it is, but bring them to us.
I'm going to ask you a question. Who's the most important Lion in Lions International?
Lions member.
Lions member. Very good. All too often we hear that the international president is the most important person, but if you can understand that, there's no need to stay for the rest of the session because you've learned it all already. But stay anyway, please, we get people here, okay? So the most important, when you walk into a club, and this has nothing to do with being district governor, but any session that you have, all too often, the district governor, the international director, the vice president, the president, and it doesn't happen that much anymore, but I remember when I was district governor, that the international director, when he came, and hopefully in the future a lot more, when she comes to speak to a Lions convention, they were up on the stage all the time. They never got down to the level where the people were actually having dinner. And you'll find Maureen and myself, who are very rarely sitting up there. We're sitting down having dinner with everybody else. We're talking with everybody else. Because that means so much to the people. It means so much to the Lions, getting to know people.
Les lions potentiels à rejoindre l'association. N'oubliez pas que la jeune chambre est une source très intéressante dans le recrutement. Vous savez que les jeunes chambres, à partir de 40 ans, ils ne peuvent plus s'activer. Ou bien ils deviennent sénateurs ou ils ne font plus rien. Or, un jeune chambre, c'est quelqu'un qui a l'expérience de la vie associative. Préserve.
Credibility, one word, is very simple, credibility. But credibility is not as simple as what we understand. All these factors together, your honesty, your constancy, your consistency, or your uprightness, your naturalness, or your status, these 15 things together, which we will term as your attitudes or your behavior or how you react to a situation, determines your level of credibility.
A leader is the person who is able to see beyond the sight of his followers. A leader is one who is beyond the sight of all the people associated with the organization. The president of the International Association of Lions Club, who is able to see beyond the vision of 1.3 million members of the association.
आज हमारे प्रेसिडेंट साहब जेमी रॉस साहब ने
और पिछले वर्ष भी इस बात का एक प्रयास करा गया। और एक्चुअली अगर सच्चाई पूछे तो हर वर्ष से ये चीज़ें, काफ़ी वर्षों से हम इस चीज़ का प्रयास कर रहे हैं कि क्लबों में एक नई जोश, नई स्फूर्ति, नई हिम्मत और एक नयापन दिखे, क्योंकि वक्त के साथ हमें बदलना पड़ेगा।
And we as Lions have this real tendency to want to make this club like my club because I like this and I think you'll like this. So that is something that's very important for a new club, is they have that freedom to determine their course, their passion, their direction, as long as it fits within our rules. You see, some of the younger members today may not want to do what some clubs do that have older members in it. But what we like to do is say, no, you must, we do this, we do this, we do that, and we do this, and we have all the protocol. For some young people, protocol is not really that exciting. Some of them actually going to the meeting sessions like we go are boring. And they will cease to be boring once they have come together and bonded with a group of people and they have a project and they have a passion for it.
De cette année, je pense, à Addis Abeba, la 11e conférence africaine, était un fait tout à fait spontané. Et c'est toujours difficile de parler de soi, mais je saurais témoigner que recevoir, c'est déjà être béni. Donner.
That we would have a representative from Constitutional Area 6, Dr.Ashok. And as we so fortunately be, the intensive fundraising efforts would begin during his year as chairman of the foundation. But the preparatory work began when he was president of the association. And then, by some mystical method, who will be the president of the association when we celebrate, as Past Director Singh said, in Bangkok, Thailand? President Amasuri. So I think that is more than just an accident or a matter of fate. But the eyes of the world will be upon you in your constitutional area because of the leadership that you exhibit and that you have sent to the lions of the world.
Why work? Why a person, a leader should work first? Then it is called Atmano Moksha Jagat Hitayaka. The Atmano Moksha Jagat Hitayaka. It is for the one's excellence, one's pursuit in his own field, for his personal benefit. It doesn't end with that. It doesn't end with the personal benefit, but it is for the world peace. We believe in that. So it is for the world peace. It is for the world betterment. Today we Lions have joined. It is for our own, improve our skills. At the same time, we are working for the world peace.
Questions leaves no doubt in my mind that this is a fabulous subject, beautifully presented by Sunithaji. Let us give her a great. He was asked the first question, what is your first love? He said, Lionism. What's your second love? He said, my wife. And he was asked to hold on, and the lady was called in, and she was asked, what is your husband's first love? She said, Lionism. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a personality whose first love is quest.
How I protect my child from the changing world? Next please. Drugs. How I protect my children from this, all kinds of things. And most important, the children have the frustrations. We don't believe in it, but still all the children have frustration in their life. Next please.
Actually meant that no child should be transferred from here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We are having several applications with our hand. If anybody wants to give, whether it is a female child, whether
here, then if there is any child which is to get to be adopted, there is an offer from here from Lions of District of Dignitaries, we agree.
I am aware of people who feel proud to know Hina even as an acquaintance. So you will understand if my nose goes up in the air occasionally when I am talking of a friend whom I have known since childhood.
Now what I'm going to demonstrate for you is the art of ikebana, Japanese flower arrangement. I'm sure all you ladies know what is ikebana. I don't even have to tell you. And in any case, if she's told you everything about me. And thank you for saying such lovely, lovely, lovely things. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, my dear brothers and sisters. Many people sitting in one place thinking about their home, their business, elsewhere. It doesn't make a participation. Participation, to create a meaning for our participation, being with the people, attending to the convention seminars and workshops, listening to the great speakers, the meaning you give to those seminars and workshops and the purpose you create for attending here lies in your execution when you go back home. The efforts the leaders put in, the efforts the organization put in, the efforts you put in should have a result which will show to others how big we are, how large we are, what was our contribution. When you go back home, after the closure of this forum, I request on behalf of the International that you should become the ambassadors of this great forum. The knowledge you have gained here should be transformed to your line members. The information you have gathered here should be spread to the lines, create an excitement, motivate them, support them, and work with them to bring in an excellent result to our organization.
The importance of attending all the sessions and the importance of voting, which is absolutely necessary and important, that please ensure that all our delegates from the ISAAME area get their certification from their respective clubs and the districts done on time.
Family membership initiative in part responds to that new reality. Because when we want to bring a 40-year-old into the club, we must recognize that often they're going to have young children and more family demands. So it's that family dynamic, that pattern around the world that we're trying to respond to. You know, secondly, we've always been a family organization. I think we've prided ourselves on that. Now we have the opportunity to be a world leader, the first and only service club organization that is offering a family membership dues rate.
There's a difference between growing and grooming. Growing is in size. Grooming is in terms of the culture, grace. In India, we use the word sanskar, the conditioning. And therefore, good is very important in terms of what sustains over a period of time and not an overnight opportunistic behavior.
like to invite some distinguished personalities who are amongst us today. May I request Mr. Manoj Kumar.
See you tomorrow, same time, same channel.